everyone, this is a video on how to get started with Google Meet. Google Meet is a video conferencing platform similar to Zoom or Skype or FaceTime or any one of those, though it does have some additional features over some of the other ones. So if you're looking to be more in touch with your students or your parents, Google Meet is certainly a good option for that. So this will be the first of 3 videos that I'll be doing on Google Meet. This first one is just aimed around the basics of getting there and being able to start a Google Meet and some of the basic stuff involved with that. So be on the lookout for the other 2 videos. So I have on my screen my Google Drive, which I don't actually need to be here right now, but just to show you how, if you're in Google Drive or Calendar or Gmail or one of those others, how you can get to Google Meet. So the first option is the 9 dots or the speed dial or the Google Apps or whatever you want to call it. But this button right here, I'm going to click right there. And you should see somewhere in here one that's just called Meet. And if you scroll down, you'll see you'll have a whole bunch of different things. And fun fact too, you can actually move these around. So I can just click and drag to rearrange them. So if your Meet is down here, your Meet icon, then you can drag it up somewhere where it's easier accessed. But anyway, here's the first way to get there, is just that little button. And the other one is just to go up into your address bar and type meet.google.com. And either one will bring you to a screen that looks something like this. So on my screen, they give you a fancy little background picture. And then I have office hours that I've scheduled coming up at 1. My third video will talk about scheduling Google Meets, but here's one that I've scheduled. You'll probably just see one that says join or start a meeting. So we're just going to start right there, really simple. You just have to click on it. To join or start a meeting, you don't have to give it a nickname, but the nickname is actually handy because the nickname is something that you can give out if you only want people who have a Google login or an ms8052.org login, I should say, to access. You could give it a name. I could call it test call, or I could call it something else. If someone has given you a nickname to enter, you would also enter it in here and it'd just bring you right to the call. But I don't need a nickname, so I'm just going to leave it blank and just hit continue. And you'll see it says a camera is starting. I got 2 cameras going now. It's a little weird, so I'm going to close this one here. But this is kind of your landing space to say that you're not quite in the call yet, but when you're ready, you can get started. So I have a microphone thing that I can turn off my sound if I want to enter the chat without my microphone or without my web camera, either one. If you go to the 3 dots, there are some cool things. Captions we'll talk about in the next video. But settings, if you're having an issue with your camera, your microphone, you would go in here and just check and see, are you connected to the right thing? So that's, yep, I want that one. I want these speakers here, and then video. I do want this one. I don't want the webcam on my computer. These, I think you can, you can increase them. That's cool. They weren't able to do that last week, but that's okay. But in any case, when you're ready to enter the chat, you can just hit join now. If you want to go and share your screen right away, you can hit present. You can also use a phone for audio. So it's actually possible that you could do a Google Meet, or someone else could do a Google Meet, and you could join via your cell phone. If you're on the go or something like that, you can do that. So, but I'm just going to hit join now. And you'll see that now when I enter, I get this screen to add others. You get a link to go with your Google Meet, and so you can send that out just to make it easy for people to find. It also has a phone number, so again, if you are trying to access on the go, or someone else is trying to access on the go, you can give them the dial-in information, the phone number, and then there's a PIN number you have to enter. You can also just add people, and it's similar to kind of that share box that you get um, if you're trying to share a Google Doc or something like that. Um, so you can do one of those three options. So we're going to finish this video right here. In the second video, we're going to talk more about the features that you see inside your Google Meet window. And then, like I said, in the third video, we're going to talk about pre-scheduling Google Meets and some of the things you can do with that. So we'll end this video right here and be on the lookout for the next one.